12 inches by 39, 40. So it's 12 inch. See how it hit? So it's running at 50. Now it's going to back off one turn, reversing one turn. Now it's going to go to 75.
You gotta watch quick because it's only fast.
Now it's going to 75 again. Progress and we're 75 again.
No. So once it hits 150, it knows it's close.
Yep. That's saying it's
unless
close.
It doesn't. Unless it makes progress.
Unless I touch that and up it, you know.
Yep. So it does every one of them more twice then before it knows if it's got progress or not.
Well, I don't know. I have a hard time watching because sometimes it goes fucking keep going, sometimes it don't.
Oh, I suppose if it's making a little progress every time, it'll keep going at that.
But it's got to stop because what it's doing is watching the turns into that shaft. And it's got to stop in the same place every time before it makes progress. Or before it goes up to the next number. And what I normally do, because I have a cheat sheet that I usually have on here, when that thing is closing or opening, whichever way it's going, the first time it stops, I write that number down. Then I just let it finish up and everything, and then I write the final number down of what it is to see what the difference in numbers, to see how much of a turn, how many more turns you get on it. So now that valve is closed. It's closed to 150 pounds of torque. And I hit the direction, go the other way. Now it's going to open it, and it'll do the same thing on the top of the valve.
It hits and then goes down, hits, goes down.
Keeps doing it.
I don't have this much muscle to exercise that. That's a lot of turning.
The guy in Coqueto told me, he said, you're my insurance money.
Yep.
He said, because I'm not going to send a guy out there turn valves, he said, and then wind up with a workman's comp claim.
Yep.
Because he tore up his back or tore up his arm.
Yep. Makes sense. Like you said, then you get it all gets located at the same time like we want to do anyways. So
It's documented.
There in there, my sanitary survey, DNR, every 3 years, that's one of their things. They want us to have better valve turning records and better locations. So it's a good way for me to sell it to the council.
Yep.
You know, it's something that they want us to do that needs to be done.
Well, according to the AWWA, you're supposed to turn every valve once a year. And I look at it as if a guy comes into town and does it, and you turn, say it takes you 3-4 years, whatever, to get over the hole. It's better to do it in that amount of time and turn every valve than to never turn some of the valves, you know.
That's what I said. Do it, like I was telling you yesterday, do it, set it up so it's like how Luke cleans our sewers.
Right.
A section.
20%. That's how, with Luke, it's 20% every year.
Yep.
So in 5 years' time, we've hit everything.
Yep.
Then we start over again. Unless we have a problem, then we go back through something else. But this would be, we could set it up the same way, set the program up the same way, so we get it. And in 5 years, it's done.
Get part of the sewer.
Well, and then in 5 years, you just start over again.
Exactly.
And you know, because that's the idea behind it is and you'll always have them records, is you can tell whether a valve is failing or, you know, plugging up or whatever, because you count the turns, you look at the torque, you look at all that information from year to year. Or, you know,
and you can get on it and do preventative things then instead of wait for it to not work when you need it to work. So,
well,
if you got one that turns hard, if you know it turns hard, then you can plan ahead to have it done.
yeah, you're going to do a street project and tear up a street. You might as well say, well, tear up that valve before, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Was there like multiple years? Something like that. We got 3,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9 out between the ponds.
50 is the default.
So it always hits 50 first,
Yep.
then just by 25 increments then.
So is your pricing in the handout you gave me?
No, it's $140 an hour. I charge by the hour rather than by the valve because you don't know. You might get one valve you spend an hour on. You might get one valve, or you might be able to do 3 valves in an hour. You know.
What's
My average is 2 valves an hour.
okay?
Is all of the valves that I turned and all of the jobs that I've done, I kind of keep track of it, you know, every time, and it's coming out about 2 valves an hour. The one town, not International Falls, because International Falls I was doing, my average there was 2.5 valves an hour, but the town before that was 1.5, because they were so damn dirty, and
You know,
now it's on its pre-revolution.
I got everything out last night. Left the door open. I just told them, let me know if they would go down and shut off the hot water and stuff.
But now that it's open, but it's open tight on the top, and they said to never leave a valve under stress. So I always crank them back like a half a turn or so.